Hind. Kashmir insurgency is an ongoing separatist militant insurgency by the terrorists on the territorial dispute with Pakistan. Historically, where Jammu and Kashmir is a breeding ground for terrorism, Pakistan has also left no stones unturned in covering this extremism into a fully developed armed insurgency. Now, what is the motivation behind insurgency? To establish Islamization in the Kashmir. The ISI Pakistan, the inter-service intelligence, is also a driving force to destabilize Jammu and Kashmir on the name of its independence, and promoted and supported this insurgency wholeheartedly. Now in 1998, the dynamics changed after attaining the nuclear supremacy by both the nations. Then the non-state actors of Pakistan sponsorship in the form of insurgency created a cycle of terrorism. Various forms and models were used as like hybrid form of terrorism, secular terrorism, creating front associations like Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, Jammu and Kashmir National Front. Then organizations like Tehreek-e-Hurriyat, Jammu Kashmir were also operating. Now, as per the government of India, this association is involved in arranging funds for terrorists, and there are many such organizations which are operating with all the similar kind of agenda. Now, the government of India has been taking adequate and appropriate steps in labeling them as unlawful associations under the Section 3 of Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967. Even the Article 370, which was a tactical step by the government, comes with the data. Before and after abrogation of Article 370, in 2018, 841 days before 5th August, 843 terrorist incidences have been recorded, and after 5th August 2019, 498 incidences have been recorded. So we can see the decline in the trajectory. Now today we see things at a point where the commander of Hizbul Mujahideen, Shamsher Khan, is getting interviewed from Pakistan occupied Kashmir in a media channel. Now let me circle back to the time when these locals of Pakistan occupied Kashmir were crying and howling against Pakistan due to their non-governance, poverty, and they were not getting anything. Same region, same place, this terrorist, after managing all the support and logistics, is now broadcasting his interview. Now these terrorists are not just creating violence. They have an agenda to destabilize Indian government. See now, please understand the different patterns which are warming up, and the role of media is also playing. Along with the attacks, simultaneous strategy which has been adopted is the PSYOPs. Now this interview diverges to put emphasis declaring Burhan Wani, a Hizbul Mujahideen militant, as a hero in the landscape of Jammu and Kashmir. Online media channel JK Bol also uploaded the interview, commending terrorist activities and violence in the valley in a positive demeanor. Now the angle what I want to bring here is the various forms of war. This is PSYOPs, which has been started. Why? Because the elections are also nearing in the state. Multiple strategic and tactical assaults have been strategized by the militants under the supervision of experts with an agenda to destabilize the stability of India. Yes, I will also profess, and the military learnings are, never underestimate the enemy. Sometimes it even takes away your time by spoiling attacks, and that is what Pakistan is doing. We are losing our soldiers by these small mishaps. See, it's a small spoiling attack. What did these spoiling attacks takes from us, and what are they gaining from them? Distractions of our armed forces, morale of our troops, building pressures on our armed forces, creating a new narrative against Indian government. and the people of Jammu and Kashmir. It also does affect gaining attention of people, international associations, media, creating terror and violence. Now, the web of terrorism is so well meshed, from training to funding to provisioning of arms and ammunition to the historical ideologies and radicalization, that it has spread all over. Now, the terrorists are working with the different models. Pakistan came up with the resistance front and the fascist front. Now, 2021-2023, if we see the model or the modus operandi of these terrorist organizations, it was through these front organizations. And Jaish-e-Mohammed or Lashkar-e-Taiba were not directly involved in any kind of operations. So, something to understand here is, whenever there was an attempt by India to isolate these terrorist groups internationally, it used to be an easy game for Pakistan to just escape from the allegations by naming these front associations who are working for the people of the Jammu Kashmir. According to some media also, Pakistan has at least 50, which I personally underscore this number, foreign terrorists have been induced in Jammu region. Now, these terrorists have spread like network, like a dark web. They have 25 terrorists reportedly operating in Dudu, Basantgarh belt of Udhampur, Doda and Kishtwar districts, and in a similar number operating in Rajouri and Poonch. They have a close watch to the army establishments in places like Jammu and Bidibadi. They stay in local hotels. In Bidibadi, when I was posted, this kind of hotel was just at a distance of 15 to 20 meters. So that's where it started, from nuke war to creating non-state organized associations, then front organizations using media power, narco-terrorism. Pakistan has created a deceitful, dirty, dark web in India, specifically in Jammu and Kashmir, to promote radicalization and Islamization. Jai Hind.